Hello and welcome to another video. I came across this image on the Pixbay website. Below I'll put a link so you can go along, take a look. There are some superb pictures there. But with this image there was something about it. I think it's the way the girl is stood. She's got snow in her hand, she's blowing, and it's almost like, I know she's blowing snow, but it's almost like she was blowing some sort of wishes towards us as well. And it's that gave me the idea for the image. So we're going to start off by duplicating our background layer using Command J or Control J. There's our duplicated layer. Clicking on the background layer. Now we need to fill this with white. If you've got any other colours in the toolbox, press D on the keyboard to restore the default colours. Black as the foreground, white as the background. And to fill our background layer with white is very quick and easy. All you need to do is press and hold down Command or Control. So hold down Command or Control. Now on a Mac, press Delete. On a PC, press Backspace. And there it is. You have now filled the background layer with white. Clicking on Layer 1, we're now going to add a layer mask, but it's not going to be the standard layer mask. Instead, we're going to use the Hide All mask. So all you need to do is press and hold down Alt or Option. Come up to the layer mask, click on it, it has disappeared, we've got a black mask. Notice as well the way the colours in the toolbox have changed around, which is just what we want. Right, we're going to pick up a paintbrush. Now with the paintbrush, if I right click, I've got the default brushes. I'm going to scroll right the way through because the brush I've got in mind for this particular effect is the star brush, and it's the, let's try with the 55 pixel star brush, which is a bit on the small side. Coming down to tool options. With tool options, you can see it's 55 pixels. Let's take it up in size to, need to go bigger than that, to this region here. That will do nicely. Now the opacity is 100%. We're going to drop this down. We're going to take it down to 70%. But again, there's a really nifty shortcut. All you need to do is press 7 on the keyboard. How quick and easy was that? If you want to go back to 100%, you simply press 0, 25%, 2 and 5 in quick succession. Simple or what? Right, let's go back to 70%. I'm also going to go to Fit on Screen, which is Command 0 or Control 0. That looks better. Going to come to the center. We're painted with white on a black mask. As soon as I click down, there it is. In fact, the brush is just perhaps a little bit too big, so I'm going to reduce the size using the left-hand square bracket. That will do nicely. Just coming round, let's come down to our hands as well. Going to click, going to drag it out like this into that area, and there it is. It looks like it's being blown out. We can sweep it round as well, something like that. Coming down round her hair. Need to bring her hands and her face, need to make sure that's all in the image. Just clicking, dragging it down. Coming out around this area. Going to make the brush a little bit smaller, so I'm going to use the left hand square bracket again, taking it down to that region. Let's take the opacity to, let's go to 80% just for the moment around this area. Here will do nicely. Make sure we got all of the face in round the hood. Now just clicking, dragging it out like this. Make the brush smaller again using the left hand square bracket. Just clicking, dragging that out into that region. That's just the sort of effect I'm looking for, just pulling it round like that. Great stuff. That will do nicely. Where you got the lighter areas, don't worry about that. That's where we got the light snow in the image itself. Right, let's give it a little bit more emphasis. Just thought it's actually the snow. I thought it was white on the background. I missed. Right, a little bit more emphasis. An adjustment layer. Let's come down to levels. With levels, we need to clip it to this layer. I only want it to affect this particular layer. And we can do that by clicking on the square with that angled arrow. Clicking on it, step sideways, so it's now clipped. Coming to this slider, going to move it in, so we're bringing the black point to this region here. Coming to the center slider, moving it a little bit more to the right. Don't want to take it too far, but just backing it up into this region here. Coming down to the eye icon. That was before, that's after. That looks okay. Don't forget, you can adjust it further should you need to. It is an adjustment layer after all. Next, looking at the image, how about a bit of text? So coming over, we're going to pick up the text or the type tool. I'm going to click down, and we got Times New Roman, bold italics, 122 pixels, dropping it down into this region here with the move tool. I'm going to type in, and the idea I've got is Christmas and wishes, because of course the way she stood, it looks like she's blowing some sort of wish. So let's have Christmas wishes. I'm going to click on the T. Layer 2 will become, as soon as I click down, Christmas wishes. Double clicking, we've now highlighted it. Let's take a look at the font. I'm going to change it. The font I've got in mind is called Sail. So I'm going to type in S-A-I, there it is, Sail Regular. Clicking on Sail Regular, looks pretty good. Color, black. Let's change it to red. It is Christmas after all. Right, so there it is. We've now got red. Bringing my cursor between the two, I'm going to click down. So there it is flashing away. Press enter or return. We can now drop it down to this region here. Now we're going to use the space bar to move it across to this area. I've got my cursor on the outside there, so it's now the move tool. We can lift the text up, bring it in a little bit, take it to this region here, and yeah, that'll do nicely. Right, how about a little bit more emphasis for our text? We're going to head down to styles. With styles, bevel, no, we're not going to use that. Instead, we're going to come down to, where are we going to go to? We're going to go to drop shadow. Let's click on this one, which has now applied it. Back to layer. With layer, you will now notice on the text it says FX, which indicates a layer style has been applied. Double clicking will bring up the style settings. Move out your cursor, it's the move tool. You can move the drop shadow around, perhaps placing it like this. Let's go down to stroke. Stroke, 1 pixel, black outside. That's all looking pretty good. Let's take this up, and as we take it up to this region here, like the way this is looking, let's click in the black, and we're going to go from the color picker, let's go to white, and we're going to click OK to that. And just looking at it, I think we need to just drop it down very slightly to this region here. Looks good. Clicking on OK. Right, that background, let's click on the background layer. Now I've had a little bit of an idea. Let's drop this down out of the way. Command 0, Control 0 to go to fit on screen. We're going to use graphics. Now with graphics, I have got show all. We've got by event. Now you've got by type right the way through to by word. Well, by event is the one we're after. We've got holiday, which is the one I've selected, but you've got baby right the way through there to wedding. Worth experimenting. There's loads of different textures that you can use, or I should say graphics that you can use for a background. I've got holiday, that's the one I was after. This is the effect, and it's called Night Sky. Clicking on it, and there it is. Okay, let's go back over to layers. Now, it's a little bit too, what's the word? Yeah, bright, that's the word. But I like this effect. You can see it's got a little bit, it's just like snow is coming out there, these sort of larger blobs here, different shaped blobs. That'll all do nicely. Color, bit too much. Adjustment layer, hue saturation. Coming to saturation, dropping that right the way down into this region here might work. Let's bring the lightness up into that region there, perhaps just backing up on the saturation. Let's take it to this sort of area. Let's drop that hue down to that region. Like the way this is looking. Don't forget, it's an adjustment layer, so you can come to it, you can change it, you can adjust it. And looking at it, let's just go back to the mask for one moment. Let's pick up the brush. Now this time I got white still. If you press X on the keyboard, black is the foreground color. You can perhaps just bring that back in, something like this. Just perhaps take that in a little bit. So you can make any adjustments to it. If I press X on the keyboard, you can now just paint it back in. If I press 8 on the keyboard, it will give me 80%. A little bit brighter there. There, that's pretty good. Using the left hand square bracket to make the brush even smaller, so you can just fill in little bits and pieces should you want to, like that. So everything with this is completely adjustable. Finally, a finishing touch. I'm just going to use Command A or Control A. That's Command A, Control A. We've now got a selection around the outside of the image. We're going to finish off with a stroke border. So let's click on the top layer of the layer stack. We're going to put in a new empty layer. Heading up to Edit, coming down to stroke outline selection. 22 pixels sounds pretty good for this size image. Red, yeah, not quite sure about that, so let's click in the window. We're going to change it to a more traditional white. Clicking on OK. We're now going to come down to location, inside, that'll do nicely. Just one thought, it always says with stroke borders, never have it brighter than the brightest part of your image. Well, that's the white of the snow in her hands and the white around the text. So I'm just going to drop it down very slightly. It's going to be a slight off-white. So there it is. That was the current or selection we had before. There's our new selection. Clicking OK to that. Clicking OK to this. And it's now been applied. Command D or Control D to deselect. There is our finished image. That was the idea I had, the way she stood there blowing the snows, blowing out some wishes, so whatever you want. And don't forget, this effect can work on a whole range of different images. Doesn't have to be a snow scene, could even be a beach scene. It's entirely up to you, but experiment, see what you come up with. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it the thumbs up if you have, and don't forget to subscribe. Plenty more videos to come. But until the next time, it is happy imaging, and take care.